We got another one for you today. This is going to be part 3 of real questions that deserve real answers before you think about getting yourself into a relationship. We're going to get right into it as soon as we run the intro. This is Drew, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk Today. First, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by my channel. The channel focuses on some of today's relationship dynamics. Also, we will be touching on the political and financial side of things from time to time. The hope is to equip the next generation of men and women in our journey to navigate the world that we live in today. And my hope is the next generation will do better than we did. Let's get it. We're going to start this out with a question before we get into the actual list. When do you think is a good time to start tricking on a woman?
So when you know it's time to trick on a girl, when she don't ask for nothing,
When the woman's asking me for things, then I'm like, oh, you think I'm a sucker?
when she's just a vibe, and she just shows you that she's happy to be around you and spend time with you. I reward bitches for shit, excuse me, because she's not a bitch at that point, she's a woman.
Correct.
So I'm gonna reward her for not asking me for nothing. That's when you get something.
Now, I'm going to tell you personally, I don't really believe in the word tricking. You know, unless somebody's trying to trick me, trying to beat me out of something that I don't want to do. But, you know, like you said, if he's with a woman and she's proved herself that she's down and loyal and somebody really want to mess with him and it's not just about what he can do for her as far as his wallet or whatnot, I look at it as she's earned it, you know. And I don't look at that as trick. I look at that as taking care of my lady. For instance, do you believe while a woman is in a relationship in girls' night out or respecting that you are in a relationship?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Should not have any say-so or how you dress when going out in public?
If he was your man, should he be able to tell you what to wear when you leave the house?
Negative.
There
Or
it
have a
is.
say in it?
Negative.
Why?
And look at him.
Because if I'm feeling good, then you should back me up with that. You should up me up.
Oh,
you
my
feel me?
God.
One up me.
And I also think that it's appropriate to ask because some things are inappropriate. You know, some men don't need to see what I see. So it is a good thing to, you know, get opinions from your man or your partner
Damn
so
right
he'll
it
know
is.
and how to feel comfortable about certain things that you wear.
But at the same time, if you're confident in yourself, then why you worried about what other people are thinking?
See, it's not really
Don't get yourself hemmed up in the trick bag. That's all this is. This is that shaming tactic that we all have heard so many times. You know, now you're not confident in yourself. You know, something going on with your manhood. What's wrong with you that you don't want your woman out there just dressed any kind? Don't go for that. That's the oldest trick in the business. It's just now we got social media, so we see a lot more women doing it online. This has been going on, hell, since I was a youngster. These are things I need to know. Do you believe that all black men should protect all black women no matter how they act in public?
You ever fuck with Brianna Taylor ever again? Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch. And then, y'all see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man.
Do you believe that a woman should be allowed to physically assault a man? Or it's okay for her to do so because he must have done something to deserve it?
This fight in an elevator with Clenny and her boyfriend Christian Ambuseli is key evidence, along with constant noise complaints about violence. This fight in an elevator with Clenny and her boyfriend Christian Ambuseli is key evidence, along with constant noise complaints about violence. Back in Miami, authorities say they found no evidence to Clenny's claim that Ambuseli was the aggressor.
There's no physical evidence.
No matter what, everyone agrees someone should or could have done something to stop it.
Men are often, unfortunately, unwilling to come forward as victims of domestic violence.
Usually men don't come forward as far as abuse because no one takes us serious. You know, no matter what happens to us, we're supposed to just stand there and take it. I mean, but you know, a lot of these women look at, I'm just a girl, you know, when it comes to them being upset. They should be able to basically do anything they want to do to you, and you shouldn't say anything about it, you know. So why would I go and complain, you know, to try to do things the right way, and, you know, and nobody's listening? The best thing you can do is separate yourself from this person immediately. I don't believe that nobody should be putting their hands on nobody, period, because we're all human. And, you know, somebody, you know, trying to do harm to me or whatnot, you know, I don't even want to be taken out of my character to feel like, you know, this is something that I need to do, like I'm fighting another man or something. I just don't believe in it. And if you start putting your hands on other people, pretty much get what you get. I'm just being, you know, being real. I know that's not the most popular thing to say, but that's just how I feel about it.
Answer the phone. Why you can't answer the phone? Where's your phone at? I don't give a fuck about your phone. Did you put gas in my tank? No. Did you get a haircut? No. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I want to hit you right now. I want to hit you right now, but I'm not, because I love you. But you gonna see. You gonna see. I promise.
Oh, absolutely not. It's no way that any man or female, should subject themselves to somebody talking to them like that. I know this is probably a skit or whatnot, and they're having a little fun with it, but this is real life. You know, just like he's sitting there, you know, acting like he's dead with no emotion. That's what's expected. You know, she's poking him all in the head or whatnot, but you with a woman like that, there's absolutely no respect. I promise you that. She doesn't give a darn about you, your feelings, or whatever. It's all about what you can do for her. And as soon as she get in a situation where she figures it's easy for you to be replaced, you best believe she's gonna be out. If you don't work, do you expect your man to get off from work, come home, and take care of your kids from another relationship so that you can go out and party with the girls all night? These are questions we need to know. This next clip is gonna get into basically how women think about a situation where, you know, there's physical violence. They think it should be one-way aggression, and no matter what they do to you, you should never do anything. You shouldn't have any feelings. You're supposed to remain stoic, and that's just, you know, hard as a rock. You know, they hold us to a whole lot higher standard than what they hold themselves. But let's look at this, and then we're going to talk about it.
I don't give a damn if you slap him in the head with a pan. He's not supposed to hit you back. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. I know y'all young folks think it's okay to fight. It ain't. The man ain't supposed to, he's supposed to walk away, okay?
Okay, did y'all hear what this woman just said? She said no matter what, he slap you, and if she hits you over here with a pan, bust your brains out, you in a hospital with a concussion, you should not protect yourself. You should just lay there and let her beat you to death. Come on, guys. We got to do better than this. This is not even realistic. I mean, I don't think anybody should let somebody draw blood out of them. You know, that's just the way I feel about it. You know, if a woman hitting me, trying to hurt me, I'm going to do what I have to do to restrain her. I'm not going to just stand there with my hands down, let her bust me over the head with no frying pan. That's just not happening. And our guys, don't get yourself in that trick bag, you know, and just let a woman just feel like she can disrespect you, do whatever she want to do to you, and you're not supposed to do anything. First thing, do you get up off of you? Second thing is you leave her in the dust. Gone are the days, basically, that women, you know, were dainty and soft and don't hit hard and whatnot. Man, these modern women, they fight like men. They will hurt you, even kill you if you stand there and just let them do anything they want. Now, like I said, I'm not into putting hands on anybody. I think I've been hit by a woman maybe twice in my whole life. And both of them got the boot before it even got to that, because I don't even want a woman in my life that makes me feel like I need to go there, and you shouldn't accept that either. I mean, come on now. Just like the example that's getting ready to come up. These women fight like men. You can go out there and hold your hands down if you want, they will beat you to death. Let's take a look at it.
What's it?
Now, does this look like something soft that you just can stand there and just let a woman do? They will hurt you. Does a lot else really need to be said about this situation? I mean, let's be real here. Does this look like something soft and dainty that, you know, I wouldn't hurt a fly? Or does this look like some man that has gotten in your face and ready to do real bodily harm? Keep your hands to yourself. Don't expect anything out of me that you can't do yourself. If you can't control yourself, you know, I can't guarantee anything. You know, I've just been blessed. I don't have to deal with it. Never had to deal with that situation. And when it came up, I immediately let these women went on about their business. Let them beat on somebody else. But I don't think that's cute, sexy, and it definitely doesn't feel good. Somebody, you know, slapping you all in the face and, you know, and breaking your skin off you, you know, and then looking at you like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because she know that you can't do anything because you scared to go to jail or get put out of your house. Keep them kind of women out of your presence. I'm gonna be honest. Woman raise her voice to me and she get one time to slip. And I'm gonna talk to her, hey, you know, that's just not acceptable. You know, that's not something that I want to have in my life. That's something that you feel that you can't control. That probably you need to be someplace else. Clip we're getting ready to look at now is another example of a woman that has been allowed to basically do whatever she want to do physically to men all her life. And the result usually end up they being old Karens or whatnot that just feel like if they don't get their way, you know, they have the right to put their hands on you and you shouldn't be able to do anything about it. Let's look at it. I mean, just look how religious this old lady is. Come on now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, just look how she acting. We know she can't do anything, but she won't stop.
Call the police.
Stop. You're a pregnant woman?
No.
Get away from my wife.
It's unbelievable.
What the hell's your problem?
Now she want to call the police. She the one coming at him. Just look. She down there 100 years old.
What's your problem?
Well, she thinks that behavior is acceptable. I think she's trying to hit his old lady or something. I don't know.
Punch me. What the hell?
I don't want to stay on this part of the subject too long, but I want you guys to understand what happens when women go unchecked as far as what they can and think they can and can't do. They get a sense of entitlement. I should be able to talk to any man the way I want. I should be able to hit him. He shouldn't do nothing. But this particular behavior doesn't do anything to help anybody. It definitely doesn't do anything for society. We all have to live here. You know, why should I be in a situation where I'm subjected to physical violence when I'm not doing it? This is not acceptable, guys. But this is what's going to happen if we don't start getting things in balance. We've got to understand, keep your hands to yourself. I mean, what else really need to be said? This is a guy that has no control over his lady. The video we're getting ready to look at. He has no control, no say-so, nothing. You know, she thinks that she should be able to do whatever she wants. And these are definitely not the type of women that you want to get yourself involved in.
Should he have any control over what you wear when you go out?
Oh, hell no. No.
If Shawty wears something a little too big
wife.
revealing, you heard me? I should have a bit say so just because, like, you were a reflection of me.
No.
If that makes sense.
No. I walked out here in this
she on
mini
that feminine
skirt.
shit.
Now, come on now. How you expect to, you know, provide and protect somebody that don't listen to a thing you got to say? I mean, it's our job basically to protect our women. But if we said, hey, don't go out there, you know, and get nothing stirred up, you know, because you got yourself all out half naked or whatnot, you know, yes, you know, you should technically be able to wear what you want and nobody should say anything, but that's not real world. You go out with your behind out and whatnot, you dress up your behind, and then you get mad because somebody say something to you. Now you're feeling like you're harassed. Next thing you know, you want this man to go and risk his life because you feel like, you know, you've been disrespected. Come on now, you brought this one on yourself. Let's go.
Because I'm a woman of 2023,
No,
and I
no,
feel like
she
women,
look good. She
women can wear what they want to
fine
wear.
like some- look, you
I
fine,
shouldn't
look.
have to talk to my
Look,
husband
look,
about
look.
wearing what I should wear. You
Look,
know.
you fine like someone, but at the same time, also be respectful and
streets.
respect your husband. You
No,
heard me?
if I want to wear a bralette, I can wear a bralette out. You shouldn't. I shouldn't have to ask for his permission. I shouldn't ask for his permission.
No thing on, your titties out.
I'm not saying my
we
titties
breaking
out.
up. We
He's
breaking
saying
up.
if I
We
wear a
breaking up. We
bralette,
breaking up.
and
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I can't really blame her for all. I blame him for marrying her. She was not marriage material. You know, maybe he met at the strip club. You know, she was half naked or naked in front of guys, and you know that's how he met her. This is the type of situation you run yourself into when you don't ask the correct questions before you get married, before you get into a serious relationship. Now he got nothing. You can't get in a relationship and then switch up from what you were in the beginning. You have to lay certain rules down. This male or female, certain things have to be laid out in the beginning. Certain things that I will and won't deal with or tolerate. But you know, once you get in a relationship, you can't just let her run loose in the beginning, and then, you know, once you get married, now you want to put your pants back on and say, hey baby, I don't think you should be wearing that. You know, of course she's gonna buck. She figure I've been doing it all the time. You know, you didn't say nothing then. So, you know, this particular situation, he bought this on himself.
a man should not be able. A man, no, a man should not be able to tell a woman what she should and should not wear. It's 20.
What about boundaries or respect?
We have boundaries.
No, we got plenty of
I
boundaries.
respect his opinion.
Just look at it.
Respect. I respect her
His woman.
opinion too. And then, you know, just like try to.
His woman is blatantly disrespecting him out in public. And I mean, she don't care about him. He has no say, so he's trying to put on a front out in public, putting his hand around. But look at her disposition. Just look at her face. She ain't studying nothing he got to say. He has nothing. And if he fool enough to marry that woman, guarantee you, it won't work out long. But she got that look now, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And I can guarantee you, she sees some man she want to get with or whatever, she not going to be studying. She going to go ahead and do it. Because she looking at him, he's some kind of, I don't know, it's like he's spineless. I mean, come on now. Why would you marry a woman like that? I just don't get it.
Be like, trying to be more open-minded,
right,
but also respecting her. But at the same time, she gotta understand, you know, a lot of new age people, in like new generation, they don't like the whole, you know, the mammy and everything. But at the same time,
this guy's done. He's done. He's looking at her like she's his everything. She's the prize. She's this, that. And he has no self-respect, none whatsoever. Because that's not even a conversation that I would even have out in public. That's something you're supposed to have straight before we even go any further. Because you feel like you can walk around with your booty cheeks out and breasts hanging all out, you know, go to the club and dance all up on men and all this other stuff. You don't want to be married. So why did we even get married in the first place? The point of getting married is for each other to cleave to each other and we act as one. But if we got one that's disrespecting the other one, woman telling the man, you know, what she is and ain't gonna do, and he just standing there trying to appease her because he don't want to lose her, I guarantee you, either way, she's gonna slip right out of his fingers. I mean, you can look at her disposition, you can look at her attitude, look on her face. She is not studying nothing this guy got to say. Now, this next video is gonna show an example of a woman that respects a man and somebody that really want to be with a man. When she's asked the same question about should a man have some say-so.
That really what it is.
Should a man care about what his woman wears?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
If you go out here, women,
Oh my God.
if you go out here looking like a floozy, don't be like, oh my God, when somebody treats you like a floozy. All right.
Now, you see how this woman is? She's calm. She's in her feminine, so to speak, because she wants to be with this man. I don't know if because he's white or whatever. We're not even going to get into that part of it in this particular video. But the bottom line is, you see how she's interacting with this guy as opposed to the way the other black couple reacted. She's looking at the black guy like he's nothing, nobody, you know. It's just no respect there at all. And this does seem to be a pattern that, you know, when we know women date outside, they a little bit more respectful because, let's be real, you know, a lot of the white guys, they're not going to deal with, you know, the sister girl act and loud and belligerent. So, you know, that's really one of the things that they try to tell each other. You want to date outside, you got to leave that sister girl act at home. So we shouldn't accept it either, but let's let it play.
And if you have a man and he's allowing you out the house looking any kind of way, he really truly don't care about what you look like. This woman, if she wears something more revealing than I accept, I'm gonna say something. I put my foot down, and I'm not gonna hesitate. And don't you hesitate either, boys. You better put your foot down. Don't let your woman walk out the house looking like a whore. Like, come on now.
This is a man that cares about his woman's well-being. He don't want to see her put herself in a situation where she may have to deal with something and he's not there to protect her. And she respects him. She don't want to put him in a situation where he may have to protect her from some type of self-inflicted situation. Keep your clothes on. If you're in a relationship, you're married, that's supposed to be for your partner. I mean, unless you're still searching for somebody else while you're with somebody else. Guys, you need to recognize this. You got a woman out there, and she's basically, running around with her cheeks out and half naked, clothes up her behind, all these great big BBLs, all shaking and twerking, all those. She's still advertising. She's still looking. You just basically find yourself as a placeholder until she can level up, get to the one that she wants. I'm just being real with you.
What do you feel as his wife about his opinion?
I feel like his opinion's very valid.
Damn right it
I
is.
respect it, and I think it is 100% correct. Like,
I got a modest one.
You dress how you want, what kind of attention that you want.
She's talking like that because she wants to be with that man. She respects it. She don't want to do anything to mess up her relationship. She cares about what he thinks and how he feels. She respects the relationship that he's in, as opposed to the other woman. Obviously, she had no respect for anything. And obviously, they probably had this conversation beforehand, and that was something she accepted. She understands, he can't protect me if I don't listen to anything that he has to say. The other woman, she's just wild. She's just for the streets.
Times divorced, 4 times. Let's see, let's go. You tell me, what do you want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
Okay, let's do this. All right, take them to court, and then get a good divorce lawyer, of course. Take them for half of the retirement. Take them half of their property, and then fight them for higher child support, okay? And a couple of years from now, hit you up for more child support every 3 years. Every 3 years, you go up from maybe 200 to 300 to 400 to 500. You bring it up to $2,000 per child. Per child. But I got one child right here. Kaylin right here. Her daddy paying child support for her.
We're going to end the video right here for now. It's getting a little long. Let me know in the comments if you like this type of stuff, because I really want to do another part, because I didn't cover probably half the questions that I honestly think that you need to have answers to. But just let me know, and we'll see you next time.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy.